The land of Israel and Palestine stands as one of the most profoundly contested and spiritually charged regions on earth, a place where ancient history collides with modern conflict, where sacred sites draw millions of pilgrims, and where the scars of conquests, exiles, and returns are etched into every stone and landscape. This is a territory of extremes, home to the lowest point on Earth, the Dead Sea, plunging for 130 meters below sea level and towering peaks like Mount Tabor. A crossroads of three continents where empires rose and fell, faiths were born, and civilizations clashed for millennia. Yet beneath its breathtaking beauty lies a harsh reality of division, resilience, and unyielding human determination, a land that has shaped global history while being perpetually reshaped by it. Jerusalem emerges at the epicenter of this narrative, a city conquered over 40 times, its name evoking peace yet embodying layers of devotion and strife. More than half the world's population, 2.3 billion Christians, nearly 2 billion Muslims, and 15 million Jews revere it as sacred. King David's establishment around 1000 BC marked its rise as the capital of ancient Israel, followed by Solomon's first temple on the Temple Mount, a site believed to bridge heaven and earth. Destruction by Babylonians in 586 BCE led to exile, but Persian rule allowed a second temple more magnificent, until Roman forces razed it in 70 CE, leaving only the western wall a remnant, where Jews have prayed through centuries of diaspora, slipping notes into its ancient cracks as symbols of unbroken connection. Christianity's roots deepen here too. Jesus of Nazareth walked Jerusalem's streets, his path to crucifixion traced today as the Via Dolorosa, culminating at the Church of the Holy Sepulchre on Golgotha, where believers venerate the stone of anointing and the empty tomb beneath its dome. The upper room on Mount Zion recalls the Last Supper, while Islamic tradition elevates the Temple Mount further. Muhammad's night journey from Mecca to the rock from which he ascended to heaven inspired the resplendent dome of the rock in 638 CE, its golden dome gleaming beside Al-Aqsa Mosque, Islam's third holiest site. The old cities for quarters, Jewish, Christian, Muslim, Armenian, form a labyrinth of coexistence and tension, overlooked by the Tower of David, a fortress rebuilt across eras from Hasmonean times to the Crusades. Beyond the walls, the Mount of Olives holds reverence across faiths, Judaism's largest cemetery facing the anticipated Messiah, Christianity's Garden of Gethsemane with ancient olive trees witnessing Jesus' agony, and Islamic ties to Judgment Day. Yad Vashem to the west memorializes the Holocaust's 6 million Jewish victims, a somber counterpoint to the vibrant Mahane Yehuda market, spices, and chatter. Southward, Bethlehem's Church of the Nativity, built in the 4th century by Constantine, marks Jesus' birthplace with a silver star beneath the altar, its Palestinian heritage alive in olive-wood crafts amid modern street art on dividing walls. Venturing into the Judean desert reveals survival's ingenuity amid barren extremes. Jericho, inhabited for over 10,000 years, boasts the world's oldest fortifications and biblical echoes of Joshua's trumpets, sustained as an oasis by ancient springs and palm groves. Qumran's caves hid the Dead Sea Scrolls, 2,000-year-old Essene manuscripts preserving the Hebrew Bible's earliest texts, glimpsed into pre-Christian Judaism. Masada's plateau fortress, engineered by Herod the Great, symbolizes defiance in 73 CE. Nearly 1,000 Jewish rebels chose mass suicide over Roman enslavement after a siege ramp's construction, their story etched in ruins and once inspiring Israeli military oaths. Masada Monastery, carved into Qumran Valley cliffs since for 83 CE, endures as one of the oldest inhabited Christian sites, a bastion of Orthodox monasticism where monks live in prayerful isolation. The Negev desert amplifies harshness, the Dead Sea's hypersaline waters enable effortless floating, and mineral-rich mud therapies prized since Cleopatra's era, though shrinking rapidly from diversion and climate change, birthing sinkholes that devour land. Nabatean ruins like Shivta and Avdat showcase water harvesting mastery, sustaining Byzantine churches amid sand, While Metzpi-Raymond's 40 kilometers erosion crater exposes geological millennia, and Timna Park's Solomon's Pillars guard 5,000-year-old Egyptian copper mines dedicated to Hathor. Eilat Bridge's desert and Red Sea, an ancient port on the incense route where Solomon's fleets may have sailed, now a diving haven with vibrant reefs teeming despite aridity. Northward, the Sea of Galilee cradles Jesus' miracles walking on water, calling disciples in Capernaum's synagogue ruins, healing at Mount Arbel's caves. Megiddo, fought over for 4,000 years on the Via Maris, layers 20 civilizations from Thutmose III to World War I, its prophetic name evoking Armageddon. Caesarea Maritima's Roman harbor, amphitheater, and Pontius Pilate's inscribed stone reflect Herod's imperial ambitions, while Jaffa's mythic port Jonah's departure, Napoleon's storming blends Arab-Jewish heritage in winding alleys. This land's narrative is one of profound contradiction, spiritual beacon, and geopolitical flashpoint, cradle of monotheism and arena of strife. From biblical prophets to modern states, its story weaves faith, innovation, and endurance, a testament to humanity's capacity for both creation and conflict in a place where every vista whispers of eternity.